What do you need to do in order to become your best you? What is it that you need to do? Do you need to hire a coach? Do you have to start going to the gym every other day? What do you need to do in order to become your best you? The one thing you need to do, the one thing you need to do is think growth. By thinking growth, you start to bring your mind to a new level. You start to attract new things in your life. You start to believe in the best. You start to push yourself because you truly know that you are the person that is in perfect position to do what they have been seeking God for their entire life. So it starts with this one. So, how do you think growth? How do you adopt a growth mindset? I'm going to tell you right now, and you are going to be shocked at how simple it is, how easy it is, and how you can adapt into having a growth mindset right now. Number one, think big. Adopt the mindset that nothing is impossible. You have to realize right now you have everything you need in order to accomplish your big dreams. You are the right person. You are full of high self esteem. You have the confidence. You are the right person. Start looking at yourself in the mirror every single morning and telling yourself, I am the right person, because you are the right person. And there's nothing else that I could say that could push you more other than you are the right person. Think big. Number one is to think big. Start thinking bigger. Start expecting bigger. Start dreaming and focusing on the fact that you are worthy of having more. Think and believe that you can't accomplish what you are setting out to accomplish. Think larger, think enormous, think abundant. The world is huge, it's ginormous. Think big. You have to make sure you think big. Start expecting the biggest things to happen to you. Don't think small any longer. You need to think big. Start thinking enormous. Think large. Think elephant size. Start dreaming bigger. Start feeling like things are going to be different. Start looking around for bigger things to come your way. You have to think bigger in order to get that growth mindset. Number two, think different. Have a new mindset. Have a new way that you think about life. Adopt a new way of thinking. When you when you start to think new things happen. You develop new feelings. You develop new thoughts. You become a new person. You have to adapt. You have to You have to adapt, learn, and grow. You adapt to whatever situation you are in your life. You learn from it and you watch the patterns and see what you need to do in order to avoid a mistake like you made previously, and you need to grow. How do you grow? You need to grow. How do you grow? You push yourself to get over that hump, and you don't focus on your problem, but you focus on how big God is. How do you grow? You start pushing yourself in the right direction every single day. Be aware what Be aware of what your surroundings are. Who is for you? Who is against you? Who is pushing you? Who is dragging you down? Be aware of who is in front of you and be aware of where you are and where you're going, because where you're going is not where you are. Because where you're going is not where you are right now. Expect bigger, expect different, think different, and you will receive different. And number three is be you. What is it that you really want? What drives you? What pushes you? What grinds your gears? What are you passionate about? What's that one thing that you believe you were put on this planet to do? What is your heart telling you? Ask. What is your heart telling you? You have to really listen to your heart. Sit down for 5 minutes and listen to what your heart is telling you. I know it sounds crazy because we live in this busy world where we're always on the subway, we're always at work, we're always on our phone. Think for 5 minutes with your heart. What is it that you really want to do? Your heart will speak to you. Your heart will speak to you. Your heart will tell you what you know is the truth. A lot of times we're thinking from our brains and not with our hearts. But when you do something from your heart, you do it out of love. And when you do something out of love, you do it with success. Stop thinking you don't know what to do and stop thinking you don't know the right answer. Follow your heart and you will be well on your way to having a growth mindset. So guys, those were 3 tips that you could use right now to adapt a growth mindset. I believe that's the one thing you have been missing in your entire life. And if you adopt in your entire life, and if you adopt a growth mindset right now, you will never have to look back again.